You know what? I've noticed that everybody wants to move to Dominican Republic until they actually do. And once they do, then it's too loud, it's too slow, it's too different. But you know something? Maybe it's not the Dominican Republic. Maybe it's just you. Maybe you just like the thought of living in Dominican Republic, but don't actually really want to live here. So welcome back to Abroad with Jay, and today we're gonna have a real conversation because a lot of people talk about the Dominican Republic as if the country is the problem. But the truth is, a lot of people move here with the expectations that don't match the reality of life in Dominican Republic. So if you're thinking about moving abroad, or you already did and you're still feeling frustrated, this video will help you understand what's really going on right here in Dominican Republic. Let's start with number one, unrealistic expectations. People move to the Dominican Republic thinking that it's the US in the Caribbean. A lot of people come here thinking the Dominican Republic is going to fix their entire life. They imagine peace, freedom, sunshines, and low bills all just gonna fall into place once they arrive here in the country. But they don't realize something important, and that is you're bringing your whole self with you, meaning your habits, good or bad, are gonna follow you right here to the country. Not to mention your mindset follows you as well. If you lack patience, if you lack discipline, loneliness, you can't budget, those same challenges will show up here too. People get frustrated because they think the country is going to give them a brand new reality, and it will, but the reality will be different. This country will highlight your strengths and expose your weaknesses. And not because the country is flawed, but when you move abroad, you are forced to face your own self. A new location cannot fix an old mindset. So let's go to number two, and that is culture shock and lifestyle. Culture shock is real, and it does not care how easygoing that you are. Dominican Republic has a different rhythm. The life here is more social, it's more expressive, more community oriented. People talk with passion, music is everywhere, neighbors know each other, and the families are close. And this can feel overwhelming if you come from a place where everyone stays to themselves and is schedule driven. Here time is flexible, plans adjust, conversations run long, and people live in the moment. Many newcomers see this as disorganized, inconvenient, but only because they're judging it through their old lifestyle. This country teaches you to slow down, release the stress, and to enjoy the present moment. And listen, my number one advice, if you fight the rhythm, you're gonna always feel frustrated. But if you allow yourself to flow with it, you'll discover a new level of joy and peace that structured living never gave you. So let's move on to relationships and connections. Listen, relationships here operate on a completely different cultural frequency. Dominicans build connections through presence. They greet each other with hugs. They check on you. They want you to know their family, and they invite you to places. If you keep that emotional distance the way Americans do, people here are gonna take that as you're coming off cold or unfriendly. Friendships grow here through shared times, not text messages, not quick interactions, and I'm talking real connections. And business is the same. People work with people they can trust, and not just people with money. Yes, money matters, but trust matters even more. So if you come in acting transactional, things are gonna move slow because trust is valued more than the money. And let's talk about dating, another area that confuses foreigners. And y'all know me, I don't talk a lot about dating because I believe it's not as complicated as people make it out to be. So there's no need for me to make 20 videos about meeting a chick and dating in Dominican Republic, because it's not that complicated. People here communicate consistently, they express affection openly, and a lot of times they want commitment even sooner. And that's normal here because family and stability matters. And I see a lot of time where foreigners project their fears onto Dominican people as if every last one of them has a hidden motive. I'm not saying none of them do, but they project this as if each woman they meet or guy they meet have this hidden agenda. And that mindset says more about you as the foreigner than it does about the Dominican. If you come into a relationship with respect, honesty, and consistency, you will attract the people who value the same. So now let's talk about the language barriers. Can you get by with just English here? And the answer to that is yes, but you'll always feel like a visitor if you do. You'll miss the jokes, you'll miss the opportunities, you'll miss deeper friendships, and most important, miss the heart of the culture. Even basic Spanish would change everything. People will open up to you more. And I see that just with my broken Spanish. And you'll see they'll give you better service. They'll start treating you like you're part of the community than just someone that's just passing through. Because speaking the language shows respect. Even if it's imperfect, you still build a bridge. And those bridges come in handy while you're living abroad. The next one is cost of living misconceptions. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings here. People think they're gonna move to the Dominican Republic and live like a millionaire with a couple of $100 a month. It ain't gonna happen. Get it out your mind. But here's the caveat. Cost of living will depend on your choices. If you want imported groceries, constant air conditioning, American lifestyle comforts, luxury or upscale housing, guess what? Your bills are gonna reflect that. To save money, you're gonna have to adapt. You're gonna have to shop local, eat local, adjust your habits, understand what's normal here, and stop comparing every price to the United States. That drives me crazy. Dominican Republic is not a cheaper America. It's a different country with a totally different economy. And once you embrace that, your lifestyle becomes balanced and your money will stretch further. And the last one is attitude and adaptability. Let me say this for the people in the back. Everything comes down to attitude. Moving abroad is just not a physical move. It's an emotional and mental shift. This country will reward you if you approach it with curiosity, humility, and just a little gratitude. If you come here with entitlement, judgment, or the belief that everything should operate like the country you just left, everywhere you go, you're gonna struggle. Trust me. Living here requires openness, it requires flexibility, a willingness to learn, and the willingness to change yourself. It's impossible for you to grow if you are unwilling to shift your mindset. Because moving abroad doesn't change you, it invites you to change yourself. So I hope this video gave you something to think about. If you did, hit the like button, share it, comment below. Let me know what part of this video resonates with you. And guys, before I go, I want to let you know I do have a weekly newsletter. It's called Live Your Best Life Newsletter. Over there, we talk about money. We talk about living abroad. We talk about self-development. This is a good newsletter for you. I'll leave a link in the video description below. And guys, remember, always keep your goals at the forefront of your mind. Always live in the present, because that's the only way. I'm trying to make sure I don't step off in the sea. So yeah, so I can do another video for y'all. Because that's the only way you're gonna live your best life. And I'm out. Peace.
Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, no, no.